All right, hello, happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome back to Tegucigalpa in Honduras. We're going to be getting ready to go to Panama City, Panama in the 737-800, which we have not flown in quite a while, actually, I realized. So I thought, might as well bring this one back. Here comes our fuel truck. Let's go make sure he puts the right amount of fuel on board for us here today. I gotta go make sure he starts doing his job. So. He's basically going to get himself set up. I actually love this now. They also do the one where they got the fuel port in the floor in the ground there. That's pretty cool too. So he's just going to sit there now and wait until I tell him how much fuel to load, which is kind of cool. And I do that with PMDG by opening up the thing here. We go to fuel, and we're going to tell him we're going to put 20,000 pounds on the aircraft. And he starts to fuel. Now this is not pounds, this is gallons, so it's about 6 point something or other pounds per gallon. So it's, this number times 6 is how many pounds he's put on the airplane. So this will not have to go up that slowly all the way up to 20,000. Actually 15,000 because there's already 5,000 in the wing. So anyway, you see that 727 in the dirt over there? Yeah, we won't talk about that. That's we're not going to make reference to my shame. So anyway, I'm going to start the passengers coming while that's happening. So we're going to say request boarding. We are taking a full load of passengers today, 162 people on board today. And the cargo will wait until the fueling is done, but since we got buses, I want to make sure this gets going, because otherwise we'll be waiting here for a while for the buses to do their thing. Not as many buses because it's just a 737, but still, nonetheless. iTraveler, to your question, I just saw that actually as an article the other day. I guess they caught some guy that had illegally acquired a whole bunch of Delta Sky Miles somehow. I don't remember how he got them. I didn't really read the article too deeply. I just thought it was kind of interesting that had happened. People.
I'll explain that to you when there's a cruise.
Okay, so Tim knows the story. It was probably Tim's fault.
Happened in Chicago.
See. Anyway, all right. So let's get on board the aircraft and start. Oh, hey, Aeromexico next to us. So who's next to me? Is this Kevin or is this David or?
I'm not flying.
Okay, so it might be.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, then I guess that answers the question, Mr. Scimitars. Oh, here comes the crew bus.
Mr. Kangaroo.
Kangaroo Kevin. All right, so
That alliteration.
you know you like the alliteration. You know you like it. All right, we're going to turn on the IRS system. We're going to test our leading edge devices and flaps right there. Once those start to spin up, we can click. Whoops! What did I just send away? Oh. Yeah.
What gate you at, Moose?
3.
I'm on 1.
G3. Kevin's on 1 apparently.
I'm on 2.
Who's on first? Are you coming in X-Plane or in P3D, Captain Tim?
Explain.
Okay, so who knows what it'll translate to. These switches are all in normal. We're going to test the cross-feed valve and the fuel. We get a valve open light. Goes to open, and then a in-transit light, and it should go off. It does. I don't know why those fuel pumps are defaulting to on. All the fuel pumps now are off. Our bat voltage is 28. That looks good, and we're on ground power at the moment, so standby power looks okay. And that's all fine. Good. Let's put this on ground power, which is what we are. Ground power is active. We don't need the APU yet. Coming back up here to the top, we're going to turn the circuit breaker lights and panel lights on. Equipment cooling is normal. Emergency lights are armed. Seatbelt signs are actually off because we're fueling right now. And window heat's coming on. We're going to leave the pitos off for the time being. Anti-ice is off. Engine hydraulics are on. Electric hydraulics are off. All are low pressure because they're not running. And on the packs, we have external air supplied, so we don't need to worry about that. At the moment, that valve is open. That's fine. Cruise altitude today is 35,000 feet, so we're going to run that up to there. And our landing altitude at Panama, let's check that. It's probably pretty close to sea level because it's kind of on the coast. Open charts, airport chart, and airport elevation at 2236. Yeah, it's basically on the ground. So we're gonna run this back to we'll call it 50. How you doing, Pizza Pie Polly or Mayo? Thank you for the subscribe, by the way. That came through while I was actually getting ready to go. Just appreciate that.
Yeah, I forgot a month, and I was like, oh shit, oh crap. You know, I was just like, that really made me mad. I had like my streak.
Oh, that's true. It kills the streak, huh? Oh.
It did it? Oh no, it didn't. I have a 10
does
month
it still say? Oh, it does. Okay, good. Yeah, 10 months. So you're almost to a year. That's nice. All right, there come the peoples. The peoples. Our navigation lights are on. We're going to come down here and check our oxygen. Oxygen checks out okay. Turn our panel lights on there. We don't need any floodlights. Clock's okay. We'll do a light test here. Make sure all of our cockpit lights are working. And it looks like they are. So light test is good. Standby instruments are all there. Good to go. We got spoilers are down, flaps are up, gears down, throttles are idle, fuel's cut off, and parking brake is now set. We'll do a little fire test here. And cargo fire test. Good deal. Let's get the IRS position so we can test the TCAS. GPS. Reference airport is MHTG. There we go. The Rev, how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Just getting ready to fire up out of Tegucigalpa. And Plane Guy, is September subscriber themed or something else? Yes, it's so the whole idea of September is basically subs are half price. So normally, if you don't have Twitch Prime, it's I think tier 1 is like $4.99 a month for a subscription. So it's like $2.99, I believe, or something like that. So yeah, 2-1 right plate for what airport, Kevin? What are we talking about there? You talking about for? At this point, we're planning to land actually on 3 right for the things. Winds are practically calm, and I think 3 right. The threes are the primaries, so they try to do those at all costs. You can tell by the runway lighting diagram usually where they're planning. So
then I will shut my trap.
So yeah, so I'll get you a copy of the in-flight. Okay, TCAS is what we're gonna do. Test that.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
What's the departure runway for today?
2.
TCAS test pass.
Oh, you're doing the airport CEO, David? Nice. All right, TCAS test is good. That puts us good to go there. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the. Let's go do a departure brief here. So I'm going to pull up the appropriate charts, and then we'll turn the tablet on. All right. Okay, so we're here at Tegucigalpa, and what happened to my marking? It was there. Where'd it go? There it is. Go back. Oh, it takes it off when I do that. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I know where we are. We're right thereabouts there. We're going to be taking off runway 2, so it's a pretty simple taxi. We'll taxi down this nondescript apron all the way down to almost the end, and then back taxi just a little bit, because we're going to want to try and use all the runway today. We've only got 6,631 feet, and we're going to take off from here. Elevation here is 3,288 feet, and we do have terrain like all over the place. So more terrain behind us, so that's why we want to go off this way. It does drop off a little bit, so we've got some room to go. So let's look at our departure. So we'll go to our SID. We're taking the Libis departure, and so basically coming out of here, we're going to make a slight bendy turn toward TG007 at or above 3,800 feet, and then TG006 at or above 7,000 feet, 030 at or above 8,600 feet, 002 at or above 11,000 feet, and then 003 at or above 13,200. All of these restrictions basically are for terrain avoidance. And then Alpha, and then down to Libis. And then from there we'll head to Managua, I believe it is our next waypoint. The MSA for where we're coming out of is going to be 7,700 feet on this side of the Toncontin, or Tatanka VOR as we call it now. And, oh, sorry, 80, sorry, I didn't see this little line across here. So 8,600 feet for the takeoff. Not until we get past Alpha, it really is at 7,700 feet. So lots of terrain. We're basically kind of coming out of this kind of canyonous, whatever here, and going to skirt around that and try to avoid that and be safe. So that is our departure. Let me see here. Transition altitude here is 19,000 feet, so it's 1,000 feet higher than in the U.S. So 19,000 feet, we'll switch to standard altimeter pressure. And if we look, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. We can look at our route here. Coming out to Tegucigalpa, there's our SID coming around, and then down to Managua, and then all the way down through here toward Panama, and we'll come in to Panama there. We'll look at the approach when we're in cruise for doing that. Our altitude today is over here, whatever this airport is. It's no, it's not that one. Maybe it's this one. It's something over here. Let me find out what it is, because now I sound like an idiot. What's new, right? There you are. SKBQ, which is, what? Barranquilla? Barranquilla? I don't know how you say that. Ernesto Cortizos. Whatever. We're not going there, but it's our alternate just in case. So yeah, and that's Costa Rica, apparently. Oh no, it says Rica. The dashed line made it look like a G. That was interesting. I thought it was some weird translation. 35,000 feet is our cruise altitude today. We're taking about 20,000 pounds of fuel. About an hour 44 en route time. And yeah, that's pretty much what we are doing.
Hey Mike, what did your plan show for fuel?
My
block.
My block fuel? My block is 20,004 or something.
Okay, cool.
But I just decided SimBrief runs it a little high on the 737 side, so I just rounded it down to 20,000. It'll be fine. But next to you on my right. Okay, copy that, Bubba. How do you get PMDG service trucks to show up for the 777? If it's for the PMDG trucks, you'd have to do that through the PMDG menu. Okay, I think that was the ding, so that ding means it's time to start the APU. So we're going to do that, and we're going to turn on the aft fuel pump there, and we'll get that started. While that is firing up, we're going to plug in our route here, and that is MPTO, flight number WWA 1990. Departure arrival, departing on runway 2, Libis 1, route, and then we're going to Managua, but I'm going to do this to cheat, just so I can see it easily.
Oh, hello.
UA 502. Oh, hello, what now?
Somebody's falling behind me.
Oh, well, that's helpful. That's probably Captain Tim, because he's an X-plane.
Somebody didn't say they were gateful.
Well, he said he's at gate 1, but apparently that doesn't correspond
Translate,
to
yeah.
what translate to what
Sorry,
X-Plane
bud.
has.
Sorry, buddy.
Gotta love the difference of. Well, actually, it's probably more realistic on the X-Plane side. So you gotta love how FSX back in the day just made up gate numbers, because I'm sure that's probably what it is. It very rarely corresponds to real life. UA 502, and then MGA. UA 317. 317. And Bitor, B-I-T-O-R. I-T-O-R. Not to be confused with Lipitor. And then the Vallis 1, which is our arrival into Panama. And we're planning 3 right, so Vallis 1, 3 right, Bitor transition, and ILS 3 right there. Like that. We will go to our legs page now, and we're going to, actually, before I do that, we're just going to check for any discontinuities here. Which we might have one there, yep. Fix that. Alright, and now we're going to go to plan mode. And we're going to step through this and make sure everything looks right with the world. No discontinuities. No weirdness. Nope, that looks normal. And then the missed approach. Cool. Alright, so the route checks out. We can go back down here and go to activate, execute, and initial ref. Excellent. It's sponsored by Lipitor now, exactly. For those of you that ever watch Scrubs, there's a great reference to medical, drug names like that, and they're trying to push a drug called cloveritol, I believe, and one of the doctors asked Dr. Kelso, who's the chief of medicine, and he's just got crotchety old man, and he comes up and says, "Hey, how come you're not recommending cloveritol to our customers?" Like, well, I didn't think that it was. And the other guy comes up and basically says, just because you went on a retreat and some guy paid for a bunch of drinks for you doesn't mean we should start pushing their medicine. He goes, "I'll have you know that I do very thorough research into every medicine that we recommend here at Sacred Heart." And the other doctor looks at him and goes, "Oh yeah? Well, what did your research from cloveritol show?" And he just kind of like stops for a second and goes, "When life's not fair at all, use cloveritol," and walks away. That just stuck in my mind. It's a great rhyme, and it's like, that's awesome. So when life's not fair at all, remember to use cloveritol. I think of that every time someone says something about life not being fair. It cracks me up. Zero fuel weight, 129.1 should be our zero fuel. Let's see if that's what we have. 129.2, that's close enough. Reserves today are a little high because we got a long run over there. 8.8 actually. 8.9 really. 8.9 if I'm going to round up effectively. Cost index will be 80. Cruise altitude today is 350. Planned fuel is 20.0. Drag required after Lambie, fine, I don't care. Cruise winds are slated to be 068 at 7. 068/7. No descent path. Why? And will you shut up about Lambie? No one cares. And temperature top of climb -40. Oh, it's put it in for me. Okay. Well, it's not correct, so we're gonna -40. There we go. We're gonna execute that. Shush. We are not derating out of here. That would be suicide. Flaps 5.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun to watch. 25.1 on the CG gives us a 4.77 trim value. The runway is dry. We have a V1 of 140, a VR of 142, and a V2 of 148.
What's departure wrong with?
02.
Roger that.
02, right or left?
There's only one. So,
That's it.
unlike last night where I made up a second runway 9, apparently that was fun. 148.
Uh-oh.
I think that's why he moved me, because he's like, he can't even get the runway number right. I'm gonna land him on a different runway. What are you uh-ohing about?
That.
What? Not being in your head. What is that?
Having to get moved for the runway. Not knowing.
having
Last
to.
night.
Oh, I got you.
Talking about last night.
Oh, I see.
What was the FNL last night, anyways?
It was like a crossfire type one. It was Atlanta, Houston, and Orlando. And so we did Jacksonville to Houston.
Very cool.
What is my? No, I need that. Thank you. Open the charts. There you are. 2-0 on the nose. Well, that's convenient. Well done, Tegucigalpa. You actually got your magnetic course directly right. I like it. I like it. For the SID, I almost forgot to look. What was did it give us a maximum altitude? Probably not. It's like, just figure it out. You're departing out of Tegucigalpa. If you survive that, then you can do whatever you want. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, so we're just gonna, we're just gonna run this all the way up to 3.5. Alrighty. Alright, let's batten down the hatches. Ground connections.
And my sim crashed.
Sim crashed.
Putting in the route in the MPTO.
Well, that's sadness. So we're going to close the doors. We're going to close the cargo doors. And let's switch over to the APU gen, since that's running now. And make sure we have APU air on, so we'll do the packs. We'll disconnect the power and air and the wheel chock, since we have the barking brake. The brake is barking. And we'll go with beacon on, and we'll turn on the electric hydraulic pumps preparation. Alright, we're going to set our TCAS there, and we're going to go to transponder mode, mode C verified, set traffic on there, and we're going to go ahead and push.
Pay no attention to 727 behind you.
Oh, really? Is there a 727 behind me?
He's off to your right.
Oh, hang on, I'm gonna get a visual.
To go first.
I'm gonna get a visual real quick. Come on, when you wake up to. Oh, you're probably fine. Third pushback and departure. Actually, I could edit the pushback and well, maybe that ended badly. Let's not do that. Why did it zoom that out so much? No, I don't. I changed my mind. Abort pushback. Third pushback departure. That was horrible. I did that once before and it was fine. Now it's like zoomed that so far out. I don't know why. Nose to the left. Yes. Just do your thing. Let's not push our luck. I'm not sure yet, so that's why I didn't want to mess with it. When I did it the other day, it brought up the map like right close, and I was able to move it around like in better pushback. So, and then it's Y, by the way, it doesn't tell you, but Y is how you get back out of it and confirm it. I was like hitting enter and escape. Like, how do I get done?
Locking gear.
But yeah, I'll have to look at how to zoom in. It may just be this.
I think you just plus button. I think.
Oh, maybe. Okay. I didn't want to try it and break something on the eve of takeoff here, so I'll play with that later and confirm. But It is a cool feature now because you can kind of like maneuver and tell it where you want to put it, so you know none of this nonsense of where is GSX going to put me today.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right. Westwood 1990's on the push. Fuel pumps are coming on. Do we have anything in the center tank? A little bit. Okay. Pack's going off. Beacons are on. I'm going to use the right igniter and ground start number 2. And there's 25%. Fuel on. And light up. Oil pressure coming up.
I'll wait for you to go, Moose, and then I'll go after
Okay. Is that Mayo in the 7-3 on the other side?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you pass me though.
Well, I'm not going to be able to.
you. How?
Yeah, how? You're going to have to go first.
I guess you can back taxi into the runway.
Well, I guess I could, but that seems like a lot
Make
of
my
work.
own taxiway.
Are you not going to be able to be ready to go for a while or something? Like, why would I need?
No, I'm gonna run through some extra checks and all that. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, I can back taxi down right over here on this nondescript.
Set parking brakes.
Hey, like that's pretty good right there. Parking brake set. We get a good start at number 1, starting number 2.
Whoa.
There we go. Yeah, where are we in the world? Nightmare Frame, how's it going, man? How's that Q400 coming along?
Unlocking gear.
All right, fuel on number 1. It's coming.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
All right, he's getting pulled away. We've got light up on number 1.
I need to get the livery for West.
Yeah, you do. All right. Jose is moving out of the way. And looks like we got 2 good starts. Engines are stable.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Put the generators on the bus. Turn off the APU bleed. Send that to auto. Pack's back on. PMDGs are on. Fuel pumps are all set. Runway turn off lights. APU gen can go off. And yeah, that's all good. And we'll go to continuous ignition for the takeoff. Flight directors on.
Hey Mike, you can just follow me. There's 2 pull-out points up there, so we can just do that. That would work too.
That's fine. Okay. Where
Gonna
is?
do a nice run up.
Oh yeah, you know I am. Do a flight control check real quick. Which has proved even more important with this yoke as of late. Full left, full right. Alright, we're good. Brakes are released. Taxi light on. Forward ho, flaps 5. And RTO.
I thought you meant you hit the Togus, I was just like, what?
No, no, no. Leroy Jenkins!
That'll work.
Oh. really like that idea for a taxi clearance. That's just... Flaps are down to 5. Ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Westwind Flight 1990, service to Panama City, Panama. We will be taking off here in just a few minutes, so flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for takeoff at this time. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened, your tray tables and seat backs in their full upright and locked positions. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Oh yeah, thank you. I did forget to do that. I knew there was something I hadn't done. Oh no, there's something you haven't done. 3015. Whoa! Hi? Who the heck was that?
Not me.
I know it's not you. I think that's Bubba.
Man, it's like highway traffic.
No, now he's drifting. Oh boy.
There was enough room. I looked through my rearview mirror.
Well, there was enough room until
Oh my god.
till Nonsense Man went and cut me off. So, Leroy Jenkins.
It's like how I drive on the 5.
That's right. That's how I drive on the 5 when I'm down there. I love LA. I love LA driving if it's busy, but it's not standstill. That's fun. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen very often anymore. Now it's just all parking lot. Haha. Screw you guys. I'm going home. All right, TARA.
Alright, once again, I gotta do engine restart.
Got no one on approach. Strobes on. Landing lights on. VNAV
You have the
armed.
honeycomb, Mike?
Not yet. I mean, I ordered it, but it hasn't come yet. Alright, we're going to do brakes on departure. Come on, get lined up. There we go. Alright. Start the clock. Here we go. And brakes released. Westwind 1990's on the roll.
Roger. 4022 lining up.
V1, rotate. V2.
What the heck?
What's going on?
What was that? Who? Where did that come from?
Wait. So what, just spawn?
It like spawned just
on departure.
like beyond the hill and now is in front of me, like leading the way. I'm very confused. What the heck? There is some voodoo going on around here.
You threw 3, Mike?
Well, yeah, but I was
Not
through
really,
3 sitting
yeah.
on the ground. I'll tell you when I'm through 3, like, vertically.
Yeah.
Drag required. Will you shut up about drag required after Lambie? Nobody likes you, Booster.
Can't say that it didn't warn you.
Flaps 1.
Aero Mexico 2801, holding short runway 02, I guess.
And we're 3 above.
4022 rolling.
Oh, that's what's going on there.
Aero Mexico lining up 02.
Auto throttle switch got disconnected. Interesting. At 10,000 feet, landing lights off. Engines back to off. Pressurization check. Why am I landing altitude changing up? Just stay. The plane has a mind of its own.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh, my plane has a mind of its own.
4022 through 3000.
It's like an
Roger
air.
that. Aero Mexico 2801, picking up runways.
It's like an Airbus. Am I flying the plane or is it flying me? I never know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get to Panama City first.
What?
You get to Panama City first.
You have to speak up. I'm flying a plane.
Let's see who gets to Panama City first.
There we go. Well, it depends. Are you going to cheat and go GPS direct, or are you actually following the SID and the route?
I have what's put into my MCAS system, so
I don't think you are using an MCAS system for navigation.
oh wait, no, it's not MCAS, whatever it's called. That little computer.
Yeah, he's got his stuff together, don't he?
My Cessna's not 737s.
I don't fly either one, and we'll just call it the Fisher-Price management system for you. How about that?
Oh, the FMS. Okay, flight management system.
No. Yours will be a Fisher-Price system. It's a my first FMS.
That's awesome.
It's got big puffy buttons and bright colors. And tells you you're awesome.
I've never heard that one before.
Over speed button on it. All right, climbing through 30,000.
What?
Dang, you must have like.
I'm sorry. Are
I
you
don't know.
using
I don't
Spaceship X? I just slew to the destination.
I'm going 300 miles per hour, 300 knots.
Vertically?
Yeah. No, I'm going 13,000 vertically, is what it says.
13,000. Like feet per minute?
Yeah. Yeah, 13,000 feet per minute.
Pretty sure your plane is probably coming apart.
I'm an SA descent. Ascent. Not descent. Good.
He's gonna flame out both of you, Yucatan.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Mirror Mexico 280. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
I got a vibration from the right edge.
Gee, I can't imagine why.
Got vibration from the right seat.
I've just got some good vibrations over here. I don't know about you guys. Good vibration.
But then I have a weird beeping that I don't know who to turn off. It's like the.
Rav, are you still here in chat by any chance?
If so, why?
Don't listen to Captain Tim.
Could a PMDG expert tell me what the beeping noise is?
You have to be more
Probably
specific.
Probably
What-
cabin altitude.
What does it sound like?
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, it's probably cabin altitude.
Cabin altitude.
Oh, that's why I never checked the cabin pressure.
So not only did you climb to 30,000 feet in like under a minute, but now all your passengers are dead. Well done.
No, it's this passenger oxygen is on.
Alright, there's 19,000 feet. That's actually transition altitude. I forgot to reset it in the FMC, so it came on a little bit early, but we will switch over to standard now.
Yeah, I got an oxygen press of 15.
That's
Oh,
oxygen pressure is your mask pressure. That doesn't help your cabin.
Okay.
Your cabin pressure is this gauge up here. Which, if your packs are off, that would be why.
I see that my duct press is out.
Ah, well, that would do it. Alright, we are just about to pass 21,000 feet. Switch this over to climb now, I guess. Just do that above 10, but... Alright, that must be fuel center, yep. Center fuel pumps off.
It's still going on, and my packs are on.
Well, it might take a while for it to now pressurize the aircraft.
That makes sense.
Check your outflow and your pressurization gauge. Make sure they're operating correctly, and make sure your system is actually in auto, not in manual.
Yeah, that was a problem.
It was in manual.
Yep.
See?
It was the problem.
Well, yeah. I think we know what the problem is.
But I keep it in manual because it always, auto always fails on me.
Really?
Yep.
Hey, Moose.
Yes, sir.
Plug in 112.1 into your number 2 nav. Get a signal off of
112.1?
confirm.
Yeah, I'm getting a signal.
Okay, just keep. Thanks a lot.
Yep, no problem. Let's make sure. Yeah.
And no, I got an off-shed descent.
Off schedule descent.
Oh, okay.
You don't have a shed on board.
Maybe he does. I've dropped on
Yeah.
board.
I mean, we flew with the beeping the last 3 flights. That was last night. So.
Oh, so you've killed 3 planes full of people now.
Yep. One was Delta, the other was WestJet.
Does the Human Rights Commission know about you? I like to fly planes for fun. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. You're in the right place if you like to fly planes for fun.
I'm just going to turn my electrics on.
Except for Bubba over here, who apparently likes to kill passengers in his aircraft by asphyxiation for fun. But, you know, hey.
Yeah, I gotta get a new handle. I use pilots for fun.
Just call me Jacob. Well, you can just call me Ishmael. And I'm going to go find a white whale to kill.
I don't even have a scheduled descent, so I'm lost.
I'm not actually Ishmael. That's a Moby Dick reference, in case you don't get that. Yeah, the 737, PMDG 737. I think you figured that out. That's probably why they never mind, but... concern about weather.
Why am I getting a TCAS warning?
Probably Mayo is...
Bob.
Oh, not Mayo, you're Mayo. Probably Bubba flying around in front of you or something. Who knows?
I think it's Kevin. Yeah, I'm there all mixed up. Oh, my butt.
There's the cell. Okay, we want to try to avoid that nonsense.
My auto failed. Alright, we're going to descend to 10,000.
It looks like we should be okay. We're going to skirt it to the
Oh my
left there.
god, Kevin's about to hit me. Kevin!
Give it more gas.
Give it more gas. I see you on the right. I think we'll be okay.
That's what you want to hear from air traffic control. I think we'll be okay. Maybe. I think I'm actually going to take this just a little bit wider.
How did you get behind me?
Yeah, how did you get behind him? Didn't you take off first?
Hey, the beeping went away.
Not the beeping. This has nothing to do with Senor Beeps a lot.
It just turned off. Oh, okay, I see it. I'll give a presentation failure on passenger 2 at port. We're gonna put it in.
You know, they say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go ahead. Oh, I think there's a K in Knucklehead.
Fierce Musical, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Woohoo! It's getting a little bumpy through this little thing as we slide next to this really evil-looking cell.
Well, I only have 50,000
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. The fluffies are bouncing me around. Winds are kicking. Yeah, we're skirting the side of this storm, so it'd be a lot worse if we were in there. But yeah, it's still pretty bumpy over here, so we should be by this in about looks like 40 miles or so, 30 miles. What are you guys cruising at today? For the rest of you?
10,000.
Say 10,000. What are the pilots that are not using my first FMS cruising at?
I'm at flight level 290 today on 727, so I have.
Gotcha. Kevin, what are you cruising at?
I'm cruising at 370, but I'm past to 300.
Copy. And Mayo, what are you cruising at? Mayo?
Going through a beast of a storm right now.
Ground control to Major Tom. This is quite the storm system up here.
It's worse down here.
Well, if you're going like right through it, yeah.
That's what you
Some of us elected to go around it.
I'm not seeing the storm system.
Are you using like Active Sky?
Yes, sir.
That's interesting. It's pretty big and ominous. I've got somebody. Huh. I've got someone behind me. That I see on TCAS. I don't know who that is though.
And the Northwest Airlines one.
That'd be Tim.
That'd be me.
That be Tim.
Yeah, I got small returns in my about 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I had a big red giant cell off my. What's that? My like 2 o'clock now.
Oh yeah, I see it, but we're not flying through it. We're flying around it. So
Yeah, mine didn't fly through it. My route skirted it, but we got close enough to make it bumpy.
Right, of course.
Alright, I'm going through this one. Keep my wipers on.
Why am I not surprised?
I should just do a regular flight. Wait, yeah, I did one.
Alright, now that's settled down. We'll go ahead and turn our seatbelt signs off. You are now free to move about the cabin. Flashy, flashy. Coming up on cruise. It's our 497. Just under 500 miles to our destination. 23 minutes into the flight.
Still, there's terrain, but there's no terrain.
Saying you're getting a terrain warning, but there's no terrain.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the terrain is below you.
That would make sense.
Yes, it would.
Unless you're flying inverted.
Well, that's
No,
true.
I'm
I was
I'm
inverted.
going to this airport right so I can fix my passenger problem. Which is the smartest thing to do.
Alright, that's cruise. 35,000 feet.
Have you ever had a cold mayday? Bill?
Yeah, I have.
Cool. Beautiful landing.
Where did you land?
Man.
Huh?
Some airport off of Manitoga Lake.
Okay.
Landed at the Augusto C. Sandino International Airport, MPTO.
I see. Alright, weather is expected to be in Panama about 270 at 4 for the winds. Visibility unlimited, scattered at 1,800 feet. Temperature 312.25 and QNH 1010. Let's see what it actually is now. Well, it's currently 270 at 4, so that's good. 1010. Yeah, pretty much right on the nose. Alright. Let's see if it holds. Partly cloudy. Alright guys, don't forget it is September. Subs are half price right now. And as always, it's free if you have a Amazon Prime membership, and link that to your Twitch account for a free Twitch Prime sub every month. Also appreciate if you would hit that follow button if you haven't already. Turn on that bell notification to know when I'm streaming that way, or you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. All of those are Flying Moose 83, and if you type in, you know what, I don't even know what the command is anymore. Is it social? Yeah, it is. Exclamation social into the chat. Nightbot can give you all the links to that for Facebook, Twitter, and Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, rather. Basically, they're all Flying Moose 83 is the handle for all three of those. I'm trying to make it simple. We are 27 minutes into the flight at flight level 350, 14,900 pounds of fuel left on board, and we are 460 miles from our destination in Panama City, Panama. Going over some beautiful clouds at the moment here in Central America. Very pretty. What are you saying, Tim? You're really quiet.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, it sounded kind of like you, but maybe not. I don't know then. Maybe it's just the voices in my head.
Cookies.
Biscoffs. But yes.
Nova wafers are good.
They are, but they don't serve those on aircraft.
I've seen them on aircraft before.
Which ones?
On the
The what?
I brought them on the aircraft.
Oh, well, talking about what aircraft serve, you know that. Come on. How you doing back there, Kevin?
I'm fine. I'm just looking at some charts. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, but
I'm doing good.
my phone woke up when I said, "How are you doing, Kevin?" and looked up stories about Kevin Hart. I didn't say, "Okay, Google." I don't know how that happened. That's really creepy. My phone has become self-aware. But yes, it is true that I am.
I'm doing good.
That's really funny. Well, my sister and her husband just signed everything yesterday for their house. Escrow officially closes on Monday, so that's cool.
When's the party?
I don't know. That's what I want to know.
They had a good house inspector.
Yeah, they did have it inspected ahead of time, so hopefully.
Oh, cool. Here's this volcano right here. I think this is actually an active volcano.
Are you flying into an active volcano?
No, I'm at 17,000 feet. I'm about 7,000 feet volcano.
I'm not hearing a no.
Said I'm above by about 7,000 feet. Oh, never mind. It's not.
Go to a garage sale at Cryptos for that microphone.
No. I broke my microphone though. Old headphones are broken on it.
Oh, that'll do the trick.
One of the happiest days of my life.
The mic is still fixed.
goodness.
Como se Google.
Mayor, are you still with us? I fear we have lost Mayo. I fear we may have lost Mr. Bidwell, sir. He's failed to communicate with me by way of his ear.
Freaking TK score.
It's your shadow. Kevin, did you ever see Almost Heroes? I probably asked you that before, and I don't remember the answer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's one of my faves.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Oh, I got traffic at my 3 o'clock. Well, 2:30, 3 o'clock. But I do not see it. Oh, and now it's gone. And it's gone. Corey Hackett, how you doing? How's your Saturday? I'm curious. No, I don't want to create a post. I want to search. That's not helpful. Alright, so hopefully soon. Just checking up, trying to see if there's any update on when the honeycombs are shipping for those that pre-ordered them. On September 4th, they said first production is getting ready to ship, so hopefully soon. Good question. How do I use Party of Readers here on Twitch? Party of Readers? What? I don't understand what you're talking about. Are you talking about,
Alright, I'm getting back into the combo.
Alright, are you talking about how to raid? Is that what you're asking? R-A-I-D? Because to do that, it's / raid space and then the channel you want to raid. If that is what you're asking. Yeah, so / raid, that's the command, and then space, and then put in the channel name that you're wanting to raid. I don't know if you have to be specific as to the capitals or not. I always... You what?
You have permission to raid.
You do not have to have permission to raid.
But it says you don't have permission to perform an action.
No, you don't listen to him. Raiding is basically like hosting. You don't need permission to do that either. You just do it. So it's very similar to hosting. It's more of like an active, like sending all your people into someone's stream, as opposed to just hosting it. They're similar and a little different, but yeah. Kevin, are you still near Mayo anywhere?
Yeah, he's past me.
Oh, he passed. Do you still see him on TCAS?
I actually never saw him on TCAS.
Oh. I'm just trying to figure out if he's still around here, because he's not answering on Discord anymore, so...
I see him, though. He's, just a few... and below.
Oh, okay, so you have him visually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I may just slew in front of him, though.
.364 from destination now. Oof. What was that? What was that even doing? It's like stelling it, but it doesn't seem to make a difference on whether or not the thing works. Oh, that's weird.
What is that?
It's the display for the HUD.
Oh, okay.
the HUD that I don't use.
Yeah, honestly, I don't either.
I mean, I suppose if I was flying into like serious IMC conditions on final, maybe, but okay, I think so. If I type in, okay, you're close, Corey, but so replace the word forward with the word raid, RAID, Romeo Alpha India Delta, and then put a space. And it's / and then raid. So not yeah. So that slash you have after forward, not forward / forward / as opposed to backslash. So it's forward / the word raid space Moosestaffa, and you got and 2 F's in Moosestaffa. Why do I keep getting random TCAS alerts? I don't see anybody. There's someone behind me that's like coming in and out of range. See if I see anybody back there. What did I see? So I'm gonna try something here to show you what I mean. Okay, so you would type it just like that, except you would take out the quotation marks. I just did that so it didn't actually try and raid myself. Oh, 210 miles to top of drop. (1919 Zulu). So 30 minutes. All right, so let's start looking at the approach.
Which one do you use, Moose?
Valis 1.
That's the star. What's the approach?
Oh, sorry, the 3 right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so here is the chart for the star for the Valis 1, and actually a number of them. The Arkan 1, the Busan 1, the Valis 1. But we're coming off of Bator right here, off the chart here, to Valis, and then Valis down to TC 105. There are 3 crossing restriction options depending on what runway we're going to be using. We're using runway 3 right, so we need to be at or above 8,000 at TC 105. And then we'll pick up the approach from there. MSA for the airport, 4,500 feet. We've got some mountains just to the north of the airport. The highest point is 3,295 feet. So we just want to be aware of that, especially in the event of a missed approach, because that will send us into those mountains if we don't kind of skirt off to the right. So want to be aware of that. Transition level here is flight level 190. I'm going to look at the approach for 30 right, the ILS. Here is the chart for that. So from that last point, actually I want to look at that again real quick. Was it TC 105? Yeah. From TC 105, we can basically go to Taboga Island, which is a VOR there, and that will set us up nicely on the approach for kind of long. And actually, we don't even need to go that far out. We could just come in at D10 here. Oh, there's that Lambie thing that it wants to cry about all the time. I don't know why. So we'll figure out which one we want to do there. But the ILS approach frequency is 110.7. The approach course is 33. Glide slope coming in at Lambie at 1,618 feet. And the ILS decision height is 228 or 200 above in radio. So 228 for the Barrow. 2,800 MSA on the south side, 4,500 on the north side of the airport. We assume 4,500, then we're safe. Missed approach. Climb straight ahead to 500 feet, then a turn right to 140. While climbing to 3,100. Turn right heading 200 to intercept the outbound TUM VOR radial 165 to Diego and hold. So 140 and then 200 to intercept the 165 and head to Diego and hold. Transition levels, flight level 190, transition altitudes 18,000. So if we are climbing, we transition at that point. And we already got our minimums. On the ground, we are going to gate, what did I say it was, 11 or 10? I'll have to look at my Discord, I don't remember. It's right over here, it's off this little circular guy. So we're going to land on 34 right. Or sorry, 3003 right, 34 right. What am I talking about? Which, that's interesting. That says it's 30 degrees. The approach chart says the approach course is 33. Do we have an offset? That's weird. Huh. That is very interesting. What do you make of that, Captain Tim? I'm showing the airport chart is runway heading 030, and I'm showing approach course is 033.
What are you saying?
The approach chart for 34 right is saying approach course is 033. The runway heading on the airport chart says the runway heading is 030.
It's within 5 degrees. It's fine.
Okay.
Over 5 you get LDA.
Got it, okay. Alright. Interesting.
Unless you're going to the theater and that's how we asked.
I am a Morbid. Anyway,
I knew that was going to happen.
Anyway, on a more serious note, so we'll land on 3 right, probably take off on taxiway Quebec right there, which will take us basically straight into to the terminal right there at gate something. I think it was gate, I want to say it was 11. Nope, gate 10. Gate 10. And so that will be our taxi in. Very simple.
Other than the Mooney, what civilian airplanes do you have? Add-ons?
Add-on civilians? I don't really think I have anything
General.
besides the Mooney at this point. Everything else is just stock. I haven't really invested in any general aviation planes, at least not for P3D. I think I did for FSX. I think I had a higher-end Cessna at one point.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you got to get that foil labs.
The King Air?
Or King Air, yeah, the 350.
Gotcha.
You will enjoy that airplane.
Good to know. All right, so on the aircraft, we're going to set the since we have to program this ourselves. 110.7 is the ILS. And the approach course is 033. That's set. And then we will put the missed approach reference to Cumin TUM 117.1 into the secondary over here. And I'm going to queue it up on this one. Again, this is all just backup because we have the RNAV system. And that's a 165 radial for that. So I'll put that on the first officer side. Alright. Runway is nice and long, so we're just going to do auto brake of 1. Brian Grin, how's it going? Dude, Jeff from Podskicks is the one that brought me over here from YouTube so he could just stream on one platform. So there's still a lot about this platform I don't know yet. Oh yeah, no worries, man. Takes a while to get used to it. Hey, Brian Grin, how was the chocolate? Always delicious. You know that. Always delicious. How could I not ask that on a Saturday morning? Exactly. Exactly. How you doing, Brian? We're gonna wait and set our VREF stuff until we're right before top of drop. That way we don't do that too early. Pressurization is still looking good. Everything else is smooth sailing. So this is a yeah, I know, right? This is a kind of a rare occurrence. We've actually got the Pacific Ocean in sight over there and the Atlantic Ocean over here. I mean, technically this is the Caribbean, I guess, but well, no, I guess this is actually technically the Atlantic. Yeah, we're south of the Caribbean, so this is the Atlantic. So yeah, and we will in mere moments fly from the Atlantic to the Pacific for our landing because the airport is on the Pacific side. Where is the, because I don't even know. Golfing at Pebble Beach today, wow. Humber 8242, welcome to the stream. Yeah, red, white, and blue, right? This is the Westwind Virtual Airlines paint scheme. They're the VA I fly for. Very beautiful livery. How are you doing, Humber? Where is that? Oh, there it is, okay. What is that waypoint? Oh, because it's not, it's just the star. So at the Vallis waypoint will basically put us right over Lake Gatun, which is part of the Panama Canal. Fine, getting ready for winter here in Bonnie, Scotland. Ah, over in Scotland, nice. Brian, you downloaded the freeware Space Shuttle Atlantis, and the limited time I used it for was tough because the controls go out at 400,000 feet. No. Okay. Yeah, I never really attempted to do anything with the Space Shuttle before. Well, welcome to the stream, Humber. Good to have you here all the way from beautiful Bonnie, Scotland. Kevin's laying down the beats again.
How's it going, everybody?
Good, 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 good. Do you need any information from the chart, or did you get it when I did the brief?
I actually just took a shower, sorry.
Ah, well, I see how it is.
That's okay, I don't need the chart. I found some older ones that I can.
Gotcha. Some dusty ones in a corner?
Yeah, pretty much. What year is this from? 2015, so that's close enough.
I don't think you should attempt to land a space shuttle at any municipal airport, regardless of speed. All right, we got a little bit of time. I got about 95 miles before top of drop, so I'm gonna go get some water real quick. Some water, and I'll be right back. And we're back. No, I did not hear about the Air Condor pilot that spilled his coffee, blew up the radio, and diverted. That sounds bad. Oh, speaking of pilots, Captain Tim, you're going to tell us about the how the Delta Sky Miles thing.
Oh yeah, it was a travel agency owner in Chicago who had a corporate account, some medical center, so he siphoned off all their miles onto his account, when he booked flights for that company.
Makes sense.
Nice, so he basically embezzled miles. Nice.
Yep.
Ay, ay, ay.
Medical's like, shouldn't we be getting some mileage for this? No, not at all. Alright.
Alright, we're under 60 miles from top of drop. I'm going to go ahead and roll the MCP altitude down to the bottom end of the star, which is at or above 8,000. And we'll verify we are on VNAV. We are.
Traffic.
Again with the traffic thing. What the heck? Looks like it's either right above me or right below me. And once again, it's gone. What the heck? I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
Traffic. Traffic.
He's below me and climbing. But he's below me by like, what the heck? What the?
Yeah, and fantastic. You got a shot.
Yeah, this whoever, it's someone slewing around or doing something stupid. I have a feeling I know who. It's like Superman 3.
I was thinking Office Space, but yeah.
No, that's the reference they use in Office Space. Like it's like Superman 3.
Right,
When you go to the thing, you take a penny from the jar. What? You mean the penny for the crippled kids? No, the penny's there for everyone. Alright, who is that? It's being stupid.
Such a great movie.
It is. Of course it's Bubba Lewis. Who could have predicted this? Kevin's just on a perpetual roller coaster. Kevin, woo!
I'm just falling behind. That's all I.
This guy. Oh, it's Costa Rica. Costa Rica. Oh, there's actually some people at Tegucigalpa now.
Did Bubba pause or something?
I don't know. I think he's slewing around. His altitude was changing wildly between like within like 10,000 feet. It is insane. So that's why I keep.
But you need to be a lot louder, buddy.
Yeah, louder than that.
Hello.
Whoa, hello, Sean. How you doing?
Yeah, I snuck in on.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, Sean. How's the DC-3 doing?
The DC-3's doing great. I cannot get Swift to connect though. Keeps telling me no simulate.
That's strange. Did you put, like, because I think you have to put it in a certain X-Plane folder, if I recall correctly. Did you do that?
Yeah. Yep, it's in my plugins folder.
Is X Swift bus in there? Is that what's in your plugins folder?
Correct.
Okay. Well, that is strange. Yeah, very strange. I don't know. Still can't hear you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know if you're like far away from your mic or what, but you were like really quiet. Concorde type code? Do not know. It might just be CONC, but I don't know.
What's you looking for?
The aircraft type code for Concorde?
Yeah, CONC.
Yeah, it was right. Alright, here we go, top of drop. Throttle's coming back, aircraft pitching down, all is right with the world. Here we go. Alright, now that we've started the descent, let's verify the correct altimeter setting with the current weather. It's 1010 or 29.83. We'll go ahead and go to QNH. .10 and flight level 190 will be transition. Current winds 310 at 3, so basically calm. Scattered clouds at 1800, towering cumulus. Scattered clouds at 9,000, temperature 31, dew point 24, and QNH 1010. Let's take a look at the legs here. Well, let's CF03 right, Lambie. Let's see, we're going to go to plan. Step. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that.
I just sent you a couple of screenshots of my cockpit lighting at night.
On Discord?
Correct.
Ooh, candles. I love old airplanes.
Ooh. That's cool, Sean.
Alright, Aero Mexico 2801 onto the
Nice.
NVG compatible.
Sorry, what compatible?
Night vision goggles compatible.
Oh.
Yeah, those are going to be comfortable.
Yeah. So I'm reading the synopsis here from the coffee spill, forcing the Airbus 330 diversion. It says UK investigators have revealed that reluctance to use a cockpit cup holder resulted in coffee being spilled over control panels on a Condor Airbus A330, causing substantial radio communications problems and forcing a diversion. UK Air Accidents Investigation Branch says that Airbus recommends using the cup holder, but the size of the cups used by the carrier on the route made lifting them from the holder difficult. The things you don't really think through. That's hilarious.
You know they made a movie of that.
Really?
Fate is the Hunter. Ernie Gann, great book, great movie.
Corey, well, Mike, thank you. I've got to head off for now to another channel. What else are you able to do with this platform? Are you asking me what else are you able to do? I'm confused. Alright, we're passing through 20,000, so 1,000 to go, and then we'll switch to standard altimeter pressure. Oh yeah, it doesn't know anything about Lambie because it's a glide slope at that point. Duh. Alright, there's 19,000, so we'll switch over to QNH 1010.
Sir, mine's 290.
Alright, copy that. I believe this in front of me here is Lake Gatun, or Gatun Lake, which is part of the Panama Canal system. The Atlantic locks are going to be over here, and then the Pacific locks are going to be a ways down the river system, way back over yonder. In fact, what's that? No, it's not for Limon Bay, okay.
Thought I would try X-plane under real weather conditions.
Uh-huh.
And real weather conditions over here in France is clear.
Oh.
There you go.
So I believe right here, this area in here is the Atlantic locks, Atlantic side locks for the Panama Canal. Best I can tell. Yeah, we may see the Pacific side locks on approach. Now we're going to zoom this in a little bit. Alright, close to 12,000. We're going to go landing lights on. I'm trying to turn off lights on, start the Christmas tree up there. And at this point, we're also going to go down here to initial reference and set our VREF 30-146, and we'll call that 149 for our approach speed. There they are. There's the Atlantic locks right there.
You're not flying X-plane, are you?
I am not, no.
I didn't say zoom on in, but it's too much work in P3D.
I'm using X-plane.
Yeah, but you're not looking at the locks in Panama.
Yeah, you're in France.
Wasn't it the French that started digging it, though?
They did, and then they got malaria and left.
Splitters.
Exactly. They surrendered to they surrendered to the Panama Canal. Hey, Chris.
Watch the movie Papillon.
Yeah. There it is, Atlantic locks. Pretty.
You paint those in waste wind or waste wind?
What? What, west wind locks?
Yeah, yeah. Waste wind is a mistake.
I don't see any. I don't see. In fact, they look kind of dry.
They're cleaning them.
I guess. They look like they need it.
Look at all that algae.
Yeah, right. And silt deposits. Alright, we're coming up to our turn here at Vallis. And our next waypoint is going to be the 8,000 or above, so at this point I'm going to go ahead and rotate this down to the Minimum descent altitude, which I don't remember what it is. It's like about 740 or so. We'll call it 800. Couldn't download Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I didn't think that was something you could get yet. I thought it was people are just signing up for the alpha something or other. Alright, we're below 10,000 feet. We'll switch this to landing. Oh, okay. I see now, Chris. I see. You got me.
People at the Renaissance Hotel gift shop are still wondering why we're looking for 2,000.
That's right.
Boy, had they brought that out like the day before,
right?
I would have gone out and actually had Chris drive me out to the grocery store, got about 5 boxes of Wheaties and a bunch of adhesive-backed printing paper, run off a bunch of 2020 and pile it up in the.
Set up a booth and be like, "Hey, we got demos."
No, just ask the gift shop people to put it in their windows,
Oh, that would have been hilarious. That would have been funny.
I just had a thought. I updated Swift. I wonder if the Swift bus failed to update.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I see the Pacific locks right through the clouds right there. So we got a shot at the Atlantic side and the Pacific side of the locks. Yeah, Kevin, I wouldn't put a lot of stock in that comment.
Where you at, Moose?
I am heading toward the final approach course right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Paris is directly off my port wing.
How the hell did I pass you up, Moose?
You passed me? I don't know. Did you do what star did you use? Because maybe if you did a direct in.
I did direct, yeah. I'm just going direct the island.
No, that could be.
I'll hold at the island and get you in there first.
Okay. Go flaps 1.
Well, I nailed that on top.
And flaps 5. That's right, get your predictions in.
Flew over the VOR and the needle swung full deflection, to from flip and back to center within 5 seconds.
Nice.
It's a shame that somebody can't come out with the old 4-leg range navigations.
And flaps 10.
We're going into a right?
What?
We're going. What runway are we going in?
Well, I'm going to 3 right. I don't know what airport or runway you're going to, but... And we got the airport in sight. We're gonna go gear down. And flaps 30. Probably turn this back on. Oh, they're on. Where did I do that? And clearance to land, we'll go ahead and put taxi light on. Westwind 1995 mile final for runway 3 right.
Traffic.
Oh, Lord in heaven. Dude, so help me. Bubba, if you are landing on the opposite end of that runway, you better clear it right now.
I am not landing on the opposite end of that runway.
Well, someone is.
1,000.
Doesn't look like anybody's landing on the opposite end of that runway. See a guy landing on whatever that left runway is.
Yeah, I see the traffic now. He's on the other side, but still.
See, none of us have set our radios to Unicom, right?
Yep.
I'm in on you.
Not that does any good.
About 16-mile final now for the airport.
All right.
To Panama. Land at 3.
Did you say 60-mile final?
No, 16.
1-6.
1-6.
1-6. Okay.
Should be no factor to Paris.
Yeah. And 1990's clear the runway. Flaps coming back up. Spoiler. Back up. APU start. Quiet you. Gate 10. And Captain Tim's the winner. With a guess of -149, actual landing rate was 144. Pretty stinking good.
Give me points.
Oh, I'll give you points. As soon as I park this thing.
Who is slowing around?
Well, who do you think? I'll give you one
I
guess.
wanna know.
I'll give you one guess.
Somebody who will never be moderator.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Alright, there we are. Oh, I was in her shorts today. Must be warm here.
Yeah, did you see that YouTube thing on the...
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, switch over to APU. APU bleed on. Engine bleeds off. And let's turn seatbelt sign off. Cut the engines. Ground connections. Whoops. Wheel chocks. And operate jetway. Doors, cargo doors open. And request deboarding.
Alright, here I come.
Okay, go ahead. We'll hold out here.
I'm a
Tim, do you
2-mile
want me to
file.
just follow you and have you go in first, or do you want me to go in
Hey, you guys go ahead.
first? Okay, thanks, bud.
What the?
It's not me, I'm at gate 10.
No, you're not. I'm at gate 10.
I mean, I'm at gate 9.
I'm on cloud 9.
I can't wait till they fix GSX where you can see it in multiplayer.
I don't think that's going to happen.
And I paid level 2 for what? Then
You paid what?
level 2.
Don't think that has anything to do with multiplayer. Did you read the description of what it was before you bought it? I'm gonna say no. Alright, we'll go back off on the strobes. Beacon is off. Those can come off. Fuel pumps can come off now. We can kill the APU.
40-22 final.
Whoa. That was close.
How far out are you?
I'm about
Crossing
10
the
miles
numbers.
out.
Okay.
Whatever that was.
That'd be short final.
TCAS can go off. All right, we are all buttoned up. Welcome to Panama City, Panama. We got two views of the locks, the Pacific and the Atlantic. Let's go ahead and get Tim his points for correctly guessing the landing rate.
Well, I guess this is going to be a practice flight because I forgot to start the timer.
Whoops. All right, Captain Tim, your moose miles have been so updated.
Yay.
Now you don't have to embezzle. Why are you not? Oh, you already did. That's right. Never mind. I saw it happening. You're just fast. 'Cause I'm fast. Oh, this is a bit of a problem here. Copa Airlines didn't know how to get close enough to the thing. Some flight attendant's going to fall right outside the plane right there.
4 mile final.
There's Mayo. Nice classic livery. That's cool. All right, we're going to wait for Kevin and then Tim. I see Kevin in the distance. Yep. There he is. We'll complete the project.
Yeah, you're right. Go. Oh, wait, never mind.
What
Go.
are you saying?
Alright guys, I have to go somewhere. That was a fun flight.
All right, thanks for coming along, Mayo. We'll see you later.
Yep.
Handle it.
There's Kevin. Ooh, nice landing. Beautiful. So next up is Captain Tim. Hey, it actually shows he's a 727 now. I finally got a model match for it. It's just a white 727, but hey, progress.
That's because I'm in Northwest Paint.
Well, I know, but you've been in Northwest Paint a lot of times in the 727. It usually shows you as a CRJ.
You know, this is not picking up the ILS.
I'm noticing you're kind of having trouble there.
Air Mexico 2801 is clear the active.
Are you falling out of the sky, Tim?
I'm coming in with the 82nd Airborne.
I can tell.
Holding that radar.
It's a 737 Max? Question mark? Yeah, turn off the MCAS, Tim. When is Moose merch coming out? Someday, maybe. That's going to be a at least 1,000 followers and above kind of threshold, I think. And we're only at 400 something, so.
So you hat.
So yeah, I mean we have hats, and those are more giveaways at this point. So reason to come to Vegas next year, get yourself a hat.
Money.
That's right. You should go land in the locks, Tim. Nope. Did you toggle the gear down by accident, or is that just the model matching being stupid?
No, my gear's still up.
Okay. Yeah, it just showed the gear come back down and then retract again. It's really weird. It's like, what? And it comes out again. That's really weird. I wonder what's going on with that.
It's the Shoreline Air Show.
It is.
It's a dirty pass.
Really?
I wonder if I loaded up my South American, Central American scenery.
All right. Coming around for another attempt here, maybe?
Yeah, we're turning base to final for not the visual.
There we go. All right. So is your gear up or down in your side? What the?
Yeah, just coming down.
Okay. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Kind of nice looking scenery though on the X-plane with the jungle in it.
Oh yeah?
Kind of planted that one.
Ooh. I love the discrepancy between altitudes and X-plane and P3D. So it would clearly look like you hit the runway on your sim, but showed about like maybe 3 or 4 feet above the runway on mine, and then the nose proceeded to go through that plane. So it looked like you were doing like almost like a nose skid. It's just like, what the heck? Oh, but now he's taxiing into the dirt because X-plane and P3D's taxiways are not in the same place. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my P3D up and running reliably and start doing that again.
Well, good landing, Captain Tim. Congratulations on not falling into the sea after all.
I think I did get the wing wet.
Yeah, right.
The Windows update's been messing with my P3D installation.
Yeah, Windows updates are a pain in the butt. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me for today. Let me see who is on Twitch, if anybody. Oh, John Fly. Gotta show John Fly some love, always. Oh, of course, gotta watch this crappy, stupid ad.
Just because you gave me your hotel.
That doesn't... Well, I gave him, so... It's that would make more sense if he gave me. Anyway, so yeah, so next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday should be normal, I think. Friday have a memorial service, but it's in the morning, afternoon, so it should not affect. So, all right, have a good rest of your weekend. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming along.
Take care, Moose.
See you guys.
Laters.
Laters.